How's it going, everybody? I'm Kevin.
And I'm Cypher.
I'm Matt.
And we're Lazy Alien. And we just got back from the Quinte Horror Expo. Wow.
Way scary.
These are all really
Especially
cool.
when he does his scream, that was always like...
It's when he was hiding in the toys.
Like, that's eerie.
See?
That's eerie. It's just like... Even if I was a parent, I'd be like, what is that?
Yeah.
I don't remember buying you that. What is that?
There's a picture of Edward Allan Poe with this one there.
Where? Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
It just makes me think of South Park. It's fantastic.
Dude, Edgar, could you not smoke in the car?
You can't tell me what to do. Who elected you the mayor of May?
Yes.
Awesome. How's it going, guys?
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good. There is some friggin' amazing artwork around here.
Yeah, man, tell me about it. This is all done with spray paint as well.
All spray paint.
All spray paint.
Wow. That's really cool, guys.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Ready? Oh my god, look at this dog, Daddy!
Kids getting it done. Hopefully we get them for the kids.
These fantastic beasts. My god, kids' parents would be so mad if I brought them one of these.
I have some sticker packs here. Who you are a fan of? Batman, Ninja Turtles.
Our poor brethren. There's his brother.
What an experience! Like, where to start? Like, there was so much talent packed into this tiny little area in the Travelodge Hotel, and so much cool stuff, which we'll definitely show off. But
It's fantastic, though.
I went around and I grabbed like every card. Like, I've got a whole pile over here.
yeah,
First thing I saw was a cockatoo.
yeah,
Just cockatoo.
huge white cockatoo.
Pink.
Oh my
It was
God.
pink.
It was
salmon.
pink. It was
Pinkish salmon.
Yeah.
It was a light, very
And
light.
It was a salmon cockatoo.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Whoa.
So we got a little bit further in there, and then that's when all the blood and gory stuff started. We were like, oh, okay, here we go, and
Wow, like makeup artist galore, and
Oh, so many special effects.
one of the first things I definitely like kind of centered on, and I kept coming back to because it was so freaking cool.
you and me
was
both. We were just like,
This there was a table full of prosthetics, and one in particular is a severed head that is just so lifelike. I was convinced there was somebody under the table popping their head up, and it was just all a big gag. No, that was a real mold, and
we're standing there, and he's like, I'm half tempted to kind of look under the table, and I'm like, yeah, man, it's really good. The
it was
skin
insanely
was,
lifelike.
the freckles and the detail, and you just look at it and you'd be like, I'm kind of gonna have nightmares now.
And the hair. Does anybody remember what was said about the hair?
Yeah, the guy grew his actual hair out.
Yeah.
The guy that they made the actual mold of the face, he grew his actual hair out to cut it off, to have it plugged into the actual...
Like,
So it's his
bit
hair.
by
It's
bit.
Real hair.
We need to add like an eerie touch.
It's not
to that.
toupee.
and that was made by the folks at Locked in the Cellar Creations. I'll throw their website down below. There was some really, really cool stuff there. I guess after that, we kind of got into like the big main vendor room, where there was all this really fun, awesome music, and like makeup artists there were like, putting prosthetics on people's faces, and sales galore.
Sales
Oh
galore.
man.
Private collectors, actual vendors. Saw poster mortem there again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was there again.
Poster mortem drained our wallet again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Poster mortem. We found two things that we can't really show right now because they're in very delicate condition, and we're gonna have to frame them before we can show them off.
As soon as they're framed, you'll see them.
I'm gonna talk about the things I got that I liked.
Yeah.
So we just watched this one, and I wish we'd had it beforehand, but oh well. Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, the American release of Invasion of Astro Monster, and it has Godzilla's stomp of approval on it.
Ka-ching.
Awesome. I don't know what we're gonna do with this thing. We're just gonna put it on the King of the Kaiju set, I guess.
Saran wrap it.
Yeah, and preserve it forever because it's a little treasure from 1965 and it's amazing.
Yeah. It still has its price tag on it on the back too. The
Does it?
original price.
Yeah.
The one on the barcode.
Oh yeah. $5.99. Nice. Not what we paid for it. And I also found Carnosaur. A little movie that me and like a couple Red Letter Media fans have seen, and that's about it. And Gene Siskel, who somehow thumbs up this piece of crap. And then the last thing I got was just because I'm a huge fan, and I'm not big on pop figures, but certain franchises I'll get attached to. I found myself a little Alex. He's adorable. So that was what I found at the vendor rooms at the Horror Expo.
And for those of you that don't know, Alex is from a movie called A Clockwork Orange.
Good movie.
Yeah, for you children. Great movie. Stanley Kubrick, one of the greatest directors of all time.
Malcolm McDowell, a British person.
Hello, I'm a British person.
You guys want to talk about your purchases?
Sure. I went to some private collectors. I didn't see this till the end, but apparently a lot of people were eyeing it, and it's a Joker bowling pin. It's an old bowling pin that was used, and
it was definitely used as a bowling pin
because there's dents and stuff.
It's in rough shape.
And then they hand painted some Joker artwork, which is I think is actually really well done.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And then I got myself a dragon's eye from an aluminum maker.
Where is that?
I had to set it up. I can't really take it out.
It's on
Dragon
camera.
Balls are in the way. Yeah, my Dragon Balls are in its way. Yeah, what's up? And then I seen these little mini pops to go to my collection, and I was like, yes. Because I actually enjoy at least two of these. I haven't watched a whole lot of Sam, to be honest.
Me either.
I think I might try to see if I can figure to watch it again.
Yeah, we didn't buy so much as we just admired all the ridiculous amounts of talent in that place.
So much artwork.
So much stuff was like hand-drawn, handmade, from scratch.
Yeah. What I picked up, I got two shirts from a place called Rotten Rags. Info will be below or posted on there, whichever he prefers. And they're kind of like this pumpkin cutout silhouette kind of thing, but they glow in the dark.
Oh, I also got Gordy a Jason necklace and a pin and a shirt. That's also glow in the dark.
The reason he is not Mia is because he was not at the expo, because he had to work. It's not because he does not want to do it.
He wants to.
He would have been. He's more bigger than all of us.
Let's talk about film racing. that was cool.
That was interesting to hear about.
Yeah, that was.
So film racing is a bunch of different kinds of festivals, basically, where a bunch of independent filmmakers are brought together and tasked with making a film from concept to handing in the final product in a certain amount of time, whether it be 24 hours or 48 hours, or what was it? There was a 50-hour one and a 100-hour one?
There's 24, 50, and 100.
Right.
And then the ones that they mostly competed in, they said, the people that were there, which was Monkey Videos or
It'll be down below
Monkey
here.
Video Productions.
Is that it?
Okay.
All right.
Or Video Monkey Productions.
Video Monkey Productions, that's what it was.
They're like
It was
it's just
one
gonna
of
be
the two.
below.
Yeah. They mostly spend their time in the 50s because 24 hours doesn't give you enough time for creativity. And
I've seen some 24-hour film festival films, and yeah, they're sloppy.
Are you still seeing that one girl? She pushes you to do things.
Sue, we've got a message on the fucking communication-atron.
Holy crap!
What we got to see was really cool. There was a little short about a little kid who wanders into tunnels and gets eaten by zombies. Ridiculous. Horribly shot, horribly acted, and great gore effects.
We got about, God, had to be 300 yards of extension cord run from my house to that tunnel. That tunnel is about as long as this aisleway right here. So we had to, first what we did was we had a fog machine at the end, just kick up a bunch of fog so that you couldn't see the light from the street lights on the other side. But then the cops came. So I had to explain what we were doing. And that was Mike down there was the pump guy.
Interesting fact about that.
Parent. And
me and Logan Dillon had a bunch of lines written for us. By the time we got to the actual shoot, didn't remember any of them. Made it up.
Yeah, and then what happened was Mike forgot to say fog. He said mist rolls down, and I never caught that. So that's where the end sequence came from, because I'm looking at the footage, I'm like, we didn't have the word fog in there. Mist.
Dialogue's not my thing. Falling down and dying is my thing.
And then what was the other one called? 30 Minutes or It's Free?
Yeah.
Which, if I can find a clip of that, if that's on YouTube or something, I'm just going to cut to any random clip of that, and it'll be amazing. I know which clip I'm going to cut to.
Well, like I said, they had an itinerary. They had the whole showing those films where we found out about all the film races and everything like that. They had the questionnaire with the author, Linda. She has a book out. Oh, let me just get the thing here up. It's called Tormented by Ghosts by Linda Boggart. And this is not her, like, you know, trying to preach or anything like this. She wrote a story of things that had happened to her. And there was a sit down and there was a question and answer, and we got to talk about the book and about a lot of the experiences she wrote about, and it was quite interesting. It was very compelling. She's a very interesting person. That's where I love the paranormal aspect. I'm not really into the blood and the gore and the horror because it's predictable.
Paranormal Activity.
But thrillers and paranormal.
Predictable, motherfucker, I will surprise you with gore yet. You will see.
You can surprise me with gore, like, whoa, that was gory, you know, but like,
no, it's not.
Like,
it's not
I'm
even.
gonna see that coming.
You wish. Jesus, you
okay. But yeah, it was a great event. Like, there was a lot of creative people there that were just kind of like, everybody was promoting everybody, and everybody was just.
Yeah, it was just a lot of creative people showing off. They had a DJ. They had a DJ.
He was promoting himself too, and it was awesome.
Yeah. There was more kids there than I thought there was going to be.
There was a lot of little kids there looking at some horrifying, gory stuff, and it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. It was amazing.
I saw a group of little kids going in, and like the oldest of them on their way in was like addressing the other kids and saying, "Don't touch anything." Good parenting. So Quinte Horror Expo was like a huge success, as much as ToyCon, if not more. I don't know. And I'm so excited to see more conventions come to Kingston and area because it's been endless fun so far.
Yeah.
I think when next time they have the expo, I think I'm gonna spend more of my time and more of my money on the actual artists'
Yeah.
more stuff than the stuff like this from private collectors, and I think I'll support the local artists next because I feel bad that I didn't really at all.
It kind of sucked to continuously. It really sucked to just walk past all of this really amazing stuff and go, I already spent my money.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It felt really bad.
If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel, which is Lazy Alien. As usual, my name's Kevin.
I'm Cypher.
And I'm Matt.
And we're out.
And we're
Peace.
out. Stole my fucking outro.